It's week 1 of the NFL, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Raiders and the Chargers, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons, and whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the 5th-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
Hey, let's be honest. The only reason the Chargers drafted in the top 5 was because Justin Herbert wasn't available all season long. An injury cut short his year, but it really didn't cut short his production while he was playing. Still over 3,000 yards and 20 touchdowns. Kid, I can tell you, this is one guy that I love. I mean, I love to watch throw a football.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Herbert from the gun. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They go play action. Here's Herbert. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. They're led out by the 7th-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go put a score on the board.
It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for Raiders first. Mayfield now from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
First carry for the versatile vet Cordero Patterson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Chubb going for the marker. And he's brought down for a loss. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And that fair catch corrals just beyond the 25-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Chargers take possession. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive.
It's sure nice to see for this defense when a run heads out there to this corner's domain, to the outside, well, he's able to finish the play off. And the best part, well, a sure tackle from a corner, no chance he was slipping out of that one.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Rolling left, buying some time. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
J.K. Scott on to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. Takes it in at the 26. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Raider football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Baker. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. From the gun, Mayfield. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. 1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Pressure coming, Baker. That's caught for the first. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Into traffic. Complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Chubb. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Raiders go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can come in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach third down. Another carry for him. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 1-yard gain on the play, and it brings up an LA first down.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
That's brought in by Hunt. And he's tackled for no gain. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 42-yard line.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They start out 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Herbert. The screen set up for the running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. To the left side, and it is caught. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Baker now off the play fake. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Baker throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air. Herbert. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
And what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
And he'll go down here at the 16. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for Raiders first. They give inside to Chubb. Spins out of one stop. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet.
On him quick, and they bring it down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that side. Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they're the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Whether they meant to go to him or it was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a first down. That look, this crew defensively was prepared for it and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stop for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He has it at the 22, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time, and it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. There's a counter give to Chubb. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 32. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Quick hitter complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. It's Herbert once more. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He's got it, room to run. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Come hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Pete, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Mayfield to throw again. And that falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that means third down coming up. Here's Baker. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is brought in at the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
First down, Raiders.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome aboard to you and Brock. And to you at home as we take you around the NFL here on NFL Kickoff Weekend 2024. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Patrick Mahomes, over 400 yards passing with 3 touchdown passes as well. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And it was the visiting Carolina Panthers who were victorious in that one. Bryce Young, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. We saw a solid first half out of the workhorse Nick Chubb. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Cordero Patterson now to return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Raiders and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. They begin the drive with Chubb. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That right there, that is a small step toward a big objective, and that's overcoming, Kate, a 2-score deficit in the second half. Fortunately, well, this game isn't close to being out of hand yet. We got to learn that lesson in the NFL. Anything can happen. There's still plenty of time to get that lead back, especially if they keep making impact plays like that one on 3rd down.
That punt goes 63 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Got him in, over the middle, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. First down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Herbert on 1st down. Rifles it, and it's caught. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. 2nd down now, 7 to go. A give now from the gun. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Plowing up the middle. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, they go with Spiller. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 6 yards on the play gives them 4th and short. We'll see what they choose to do.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
The Chargers selecting to try for the field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Trey Tucker to return it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Baker now from the gun. Defense is too much here. The Chargers grab him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. Now, they've run into the wall quite a few times, Brock, and like walls tend to do, it hasn't moved. No luck in getting the ground game established. Probably part of the reason why this offense is still searching for its first touchdown.
What's that quote you learned at Cal? About insanity?
Which one? There's so many.
Doing the same thing over and over, but expecting different results. They've tried.
That's the one.
I mean, bless their hearts. They've tried to pound the football on the ground, but the results haven't changed. This front stops them every time, and it sure kept a lot of points off the board. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Renfro on the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. This give is to Spiller. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Raiders' 45-yard line.
Again, it's Spiller. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. They left him wide open. It's complete. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Well, Jim Harbaugh, no stranger to barking at officials, and he's going to make them take another look at this one.
Previous play is under review.
Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel, like, more often than not, how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's it.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they have tried on occasion. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. Was down 1st, no fumble. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he takes this one back for the He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Chargers 3.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Herbert back to it after the pick. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Up the middle, Spiller. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he makes the Hefs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to the air, following the pick 6. Finds his man en route complete.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It's Herbert once more. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Herbert throwing again. That one is caught left side of the field. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They give to Spiller from the gun. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. That throw finds Johnston. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Herbert back to throw. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Herbert again. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. They give it to Spiller. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They snap it to Herbert. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
First down, Las Vegas.
Again, it's Chubb. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. To throw is Mayfield. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Chubb. In the middle holes. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here goes Patterson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Now give right side to Chubb. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Chubb with a 1st and more. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They give inside, hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so the Raiders hang on to possession. Ooh, so close to a big play. So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.